What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How y'all doing today? So we are here in Phoenix, Arizona. We have my buddy Anthony back here working on his projects, and I'm about to work on some of my projects. Let's take a look over here. Now you can see I've taped up this vent here where I had my AC hooked up because I don't want the cold air getting in there. Now we're actually getting rid of this vent here. If we take a look here, this will be going, and we're going to be replacing it with some sheet metal. Let's show you what I got. All right, so I'm going to be replacing it with this diamond plate sheet metal. Drill that onto the side. We're going to be plugging that hole, but we will be venting something else out of it. Hopefully I have the right attachment for the job. But what we're putting in is the diesel heater, guys. We're going to be installing this because I need it for tomorrow, because I'm heading up north. I'm gonna need something to stay warm in the back of the van. All right, guys, let's get to it. First things first, let's rip that vent out. All right, vent is removed, guys. You can see right into my van from here. Now we just got to cut this to shape and slap it over there. Secure that on the side, and we should be good on that one. Alrighty, guys, chop the piece of metal to size. Just gonna wait for it to cool down now, and we're gonna put some butyl tape around the outside of it, and we're gonna go ahead and drill it straight into the side of the van. All right, let's go. So I think while we're waiting for that metal to cool down, I think we'll go ahead and unbox this diesel heater to actually see what I'm working with. I gotta make sure that this is actually gonna work out right for me. All right, let's have a look. I think I ordered it in red from memory. Some other stuff in the bottom there. Oh, and there we go, all that fell out. So this is the front here of the temperature sensor. I guess that can actually come out by the looks of it. We got a remote there.
Nice.
This is going to be the hot air flow there. Fresh air intake and exhaust will be coming in and out of here. I'm going to assume that's the exhaust. I don't know why, but I'm guessing. Oh, we got clips so we can take all this off. Diesel goes up on the top here. Oh, pretty cool. Now what fell out of the bottom? So unfortunately we're picking up a little bit of wind outside. It's actually getting quite windy right now, which is not really helping my filming or installing. But let's take a quick look. I'm going to look at where I'm going to put it here. So I had this other vent down in the floor here that was covered up. That was to get fresh air up to the AC unit. It's pretty ugly because this was all boxed in and a lot of dust was coming up in here. So I need to clean this out a bit. But I think I'm going to vent the exhaust and the fresh air through here and get some iso wool to cover those holes up down on the bottom there. And make it all nice and neat and pretty. But I have to go to town to get the iso wool, so that's another story. But it should vent straight down through here. And then I'm going to obviously move this out of the way, but it should sit right here, no problems. And maybe I'll make a storage area next to it right here. All right, let's start playing around and see what I come up with. Okay, so I was just taking the frame off so I could get underneath here to screw in the vents. I just noticed some bad design here. The fuel line is actually crimped right here. There we go. I don't know why it was like all folded up and crimped. I should be able to fix that by just having it down here. This is where it sucks the fresh air from the back, so this area shouldn't get too hot over here. I just got to make sure that I actually have fuel coming up to this fuel filter here. All right, let's keep going. Okay, here's the vent here. I'm gonna try to line these up to the holes on the bottom of the thing. I may have to actually try to do it from the top. I thought it'd be easier down here, but trying to get the actual frame of the body lined up is not really working for me. Okay, it's really hard to see. I'm pretty squashed in here. But we have the lines going up to the, it's hard to get in here. There the lines going up, I just got to secure them. And then we're gonna have to get ISO wool to fill in this bottom part here. Now, as you can see here, we have the air line coming down here, exhaust coming down here. We need to mount this together and put the air filter on the end of the air line. Let's go ahead and get that done. Alrighty, so it's getting pretty windy. It's hard to find a place where I can talk to you without the wind blowing around. But I think I've got them secure enough for now. I may have to re-secure at least the air line because it's not super secure, but it should be okay for now. I also need to do some other things, but I think we're going to put the butyl tape on the metal and get ready to drill that and cover the hole in the side of the van. Alright guys, as you can see here, the butyl tape is on. Now we just got to drill it into the side of the van. So basically, we get this sticky side down, stick it on here, start drilling it in. Alright guys, there you go. It's on there. The only thing I'd probably need to do is put some lap sealant over these bolt heads to make sure that it's sealed under there, but I didn't do that last time. It seemed to come out alright. But just in case, we may go ahead and do that, but not today. The diamond plate here, I bought the diamond plate because it was pretty much close to the same as the regular material, and it looks a little bit fancier. So yeah, and then exhaust poking out the bottom here. Not too bad, guys. That's a good little spot for it. Okay, so as far as the install goes, the wall is now covered up. I will put some wood in the future along the back there to pretty it up so I don't have to look at it. Although I am thinking about closing this in with like a storage panel, maybe walling part of this unit off so I don't have to look at it all the time. We have the air vent coming out here to throw hot air straight up towards me on the bed. Again, if I put in a wooden door or something along here, this will be cut in to come out of that. I may even cut this line so it just comes out the door and I just have the vent coming out the door. Gotta get those cables out of the way here. And I'm gonna go into town, get some diesel, and we can test it out. Then the rest in the future after this video, just gonna tidy the floor and the wall up so it doesn't look so ugly, and maybe close it off with a door, I think. All right guys, I'm all done rolling around in the dirt for one day. I got the diesel heater somewhat mostly installed. I haven't got all the nice fancy trimming or anything like that done, but I got it hooked up. I'm just on my way to town now. To get some fuel. I need diesel to run it, and I forgot to get that yesterday. Also, I'm gonna go get rid of some trash while I'm in town and offload some tools that I use for the job that I don't need now, so they're gonna go right back into storage. If we get a chance tonight, I may try test it out. In fact, yeah, I probably definitely will test it out, guys, to be honest. Okay guys, so we're testing it out. You hear that banging noise? That's the fan. I heard this on the reviews, and apparently the fan housing is too close and actually bangs a lot. It can be fixed by just getting a flathead screwdriver and sort of pushing it away from the housing. And that's what I'm gonna have to do, I think, tomorrow. But I'm just testing it to see if it works. Less the noise, I guess, but I still will need to fix that, I think. So the fan's blowing pretty hard, but I'm not really feeling any heat coming out of it yet. Okay guys, I took the case off of it. Oh yeah, I feel heat now. Definitely heating up, guys, definitely heating up. What I need to see is if I can set this to a temperature where it'll actually auto shut off when it hits to a certain temperature. But yeah, we'll look into that more in the future, guys. But so far, I think this is a win. I'm not seeing any smoke come up into the cabin. I think I'm doing all right, guys. Definitely smell diesel exhaust fumes. Now, I had some Havelock wool tucked around the exhaust because apparently it was supposed to be temperature resistant. It started burning, so I immediately had to tear it out of there. Okay, this is good. I'm not seeing any smoke, so that's really good. Alright guys, so that was somewhat a success. I mean, it runs, it gets hot. I still haven't figured out how to change the settings on it and need to figure out the insulation business. So, but I think that's a wrap. For me, it's 9:30 at night. I'm tired and I got to get up early and head up north. So, okay guys, win-win. We have heat. I'll figure the rest out another day. Man, my eyes are red. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that video. Let me know, what do you guys use for heating in your van? Let me know below, guys. Alright guys, until next time, this is Aussie Van Man. You know what to do, hit that like, hit that sub, and we shall see you possibly later. What's going on here?